Ho, ho, ho. I know you can't hear it, but I just rang my bell and I want to welcome everyone to our 10 days before Christmas community call from our Live Younger community. We are so thrilled to have each and every one of you with us this evening. And every Monday night, we like to really acknowledge all of those that you have ranked up that are directors and above. And we'll have you share a few little things. So please raise your hand and there's some guidelines that we'll put on the screen for you to share. And we'd like you to really be brief. And it's really important because we have three people so far. We may have more that have ranked up. And there's the instructions right there. Because we want you to share. We want to hear from you. We want to celebrate you. We are so thrilled with Comp Plan 2.0 and all these rank ups that are, giving people lots of hula points and bonuses and gifts and all kinds of things. So if you have ranked up and you're a director and above, please raise your hand and we're going to call on you and we'll take turns and we'll go through and just share your name and your new rank, how long with LifeWave, really briefly, one line on why you're so excited about LifeWave, and a success tip in one or two sentences. So you got it? Everyone got it? Okay, because I don't like to cut people off. But we do have a full agenda here this evening, and we're going to go in order. So we're going to get started. It is December 20, no, it's December 15th. We got 10 more days, you guys.
I have to get
And
a
so
Santa hat.
tonight we're going to be always recognizing and celebrating these new rank ups, and then we have a little bit of training about this time of year. So let's get started. And I'm not sure who CJFER is, but we love
C. Jiffer. C.
Yeah,
Jiffer.
it's something that just recorrects. It's Carol Ferguson.
Hi,
Hello,
Carol.
Carol
Hi,
Ferguson.
hi, everybody. Hello.
Congratulations. So
Thank you.
why don't you lead the way and
All
share your
right.
name, your new rank, and follow the instructions on the screen.
Okay, I'm in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and my name is Carol J. Ferguson. I'm CNC, which is Certified Nutritional Counselor,
Hi.
50 years. And the reason I'm excited about this company is because it works. And whether it's a one patch wonder or whether it's a few weeks or a few months, this company, this type of modality helps
Mm,
people and it helps them successfully. Nothing they have to swallow, nothing you have to rub on. You just put the patch there and it works. And
nice.
the rank I'm at is director. And I'm so excited. I didn't know. I got an email and it's like, here I am. Thank
How
you.
fun is that?
Yeah, I know.
Congratulations, Carol. That's
And
awesome.
So
the
we'd
tip I
love
want
to
to
hear
share
from
is
you.
just tell people about it. If you can give them a sample, if you want to do that, or just ask them if they want to have one, do it because that makes them feel good. And share the videos, mail them out or email them, text them. And those videos are exciting. Whether they go to YouTube or whether they go to the InTouch app, it is exciting.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Carol, and congratulations. So
Well,
let's
thank
move
you.
to Susan.
Hi, yeah. My name's Susan Shad. I've been with the company for 9 months, and I'm excited because my spine is getting straighter, and I really like seeing people get healed. And so it's been super fun being able to help people. For a success tip, I'm a full-time caregiver. I don't have a lot of time to work, as much as I'd like to. So I just stay connected to the spirit, and if I hear a name over and over, I know I got to connect with them. And this year, instead of Christmas cards, I'm making phone calls.
Yay.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. And what's
Follow
your new
those.
rank? What's your new rank?
Director,
Yay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You
That's
thank
know,
so
you.
awesome.
I tell you what you just said, Susan, about following those promptings is really
Hmm.
powerful because there's a reason that you're reaching out to these people. So sitting quiet, going like looking where the light shows up on the list or follow the promptings, that's beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Diane, you're next.
I had to unmute. Anyway, um, My name's Diane Rubajewski. I'm in Peoria, Arizona. This month is actually 3 years. Oh, new rank, Executive 1.
Woohoo!
And this month
Cha-ching!
was,
$5,000.
yep. Yeah, nice holiday present, huh? And
Very nice.
yeah, this month is 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not be excited about LifeWave when you can help people heal without medication and maybe get them off their medications? I don't think there's anything better than that. And the success tip is really in your first sentence. Be brief. share with excitement, but be brief. Because I was just on the phone with somebody for an hour, didn't shut up about something else, and I was like, okay, never mind. So thank you.
Well,
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
great.
And I'll tell you, creating curiosity doesn't take much time. But if you
No.
throw up on people and give them the whole bag of potato chips, they run away. So I love it. Thank you so much for reminding us. So Corolla and Roger have ranked up. All right.
Woohoo!
You want to share, you guys? You want to unmute Corolla and Roger? We can't hear you. You're both on mute. Well, let's go to Tim and then we'll come out. Corolla, are you available? Looks like you're unmuted. We can't hear you. Darn.
Roger, Corolla, it looks like you're unmuted, but we're not hearing you, my friends. It looks like you're on there twice. One
They
of
probably are.
your systems is unmuted, the other is not.
Perhaps they need to turn their volume up.
There. Huh. Darn. Let me try promoting you to panelist and see if that helps. I hear clicking.
Is that you? Okay.
That's Corolla, yeah.
Oh,
there you are. Yay,
Sorry.
now we can hear you.
So yeah, it's Roger. Like on behalf of Roger, I'm going to talk, and I'm going to say like our it's a one-star director. It's on Roger Sawatsky's name, and I'm going to say like our upline is Carl Krebs. And how long have we been in life? It's 3 years and 8 months. And out of that, we only had certain patches for like we didn't have certain patches for a year. And what makes us so excited is to help people to live to a better potential. And then success tip that Roger had was don't give up. And I would say also add to it, listen with your heart and find your proper mentor, like Robin once mentioned to us. And I'm so grateful for Pete and Hannah for helping us this last year. So I'm so thankful for their help. So thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Is there anyone else? Anyone else is ranked up to director or above that we want to give a special congratulations to this evening? Okay. Well, I guess that's who it is tonight. But they keep happening, and I tell you, this is very exciting what's going on at LifeWave. All right. So I guess it's time to transition into our little training for this evening. And
okay, I'll let you do that, and then we'll come back to the newsletter.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
You can put the newsletter down.
Good. And I'm going to shut me off because I think you're doing the training.
I am.
And I'll throw in my 3 cents every now and then.
Okay. So here we are at this very special time of year, and it's different. We have to be different because it's different. So adjusting our expectations, our strategies, you hear the word busy all the time. It's so interesting when people say, well, Robin, you're so busy, I don't want to bother you. I said, have I ever told you that I'm busy? And they said, no. I said, this is my job. I love it. So anyway, as we step into this end of the year, first of all, I want to invite everyone to really sit quiet for a bit and check in with yourself. where do you want to be at the end of the year? As you've heard us say a lot of times and every year, how you end the year is how you start the year. So having momentum grow now will get you in the new year with momentum. And so, where do you want to be at the end of the year? So, and set your intention of what you want. And also check in with yourself and what is your belief about building business at the holidays? Because many times we may have Mm, a not conscious belief. It may be an unconscious belief or a belief that says, oh, people don't want to do business at this time of year, blah, blah, blah. It's, I can't, everyone's too busy. And the reason I said the busy thing for me is, people think we're always busy. We're not. We are busy and we have a lot going on. But, this time of year is a fascinating time of year. And as you heard me say over and over and over again, it's a relationship business. And at this time of year, we have opportunities to see people that we don't see all year long or even further longer than that. And so when you see people, it's a relationship business. It's time to connect. It's not about being salesy and building, talking about building business. It's about making connections. And when you're making connections with people, so many people use this time of year as a time of reflection, as a time to look at, their health, their wealth, their lifestyle. What do you want more of? What do you want less of? And so know that many people, not everybody, are thinking about these things and asking these questions. And if they're not, guess what? You can. So when you come across people, say, I haven't seen you in a long time. Tell them, catch me up. How are you? How's your health? How's your business? What are you doing, for yourself to what are you doing for self-care these days? How are you feeling? What do you want in the new year? And we're planting seeds. This is a time of seed planting, not harvesting, but seed planting. We're not here to close people. We're here to open things. We're here to be really brief because a lot of people have a lot of things on their list. We have 6 kids and 8 grandkids. We got a list full of things to do. And I'm sure lots of you guys do too. And then, when you do talk to people, it's not so much about talking deeply about the business, but, planting seeds about maybe they need some gift ideas. Do you guys need any gift ideas for the holidays or stocking stuffers? Or, you know, would you like to be sleeping better? How about would you like to end the year pain free? Planting seeds of what's possible and then set up the follow ups for later. And you can be setting up, seasonal messages on your social media. Is anyone open to, some extra income for the holidays? Reach out. Now, another thing that people deal with at the holidays is stress. Uh, I just ordered a whole bunch of Eon patches and they're all gone already. I go through Eon more than anything. I don't know about you guys, but it is such an amazing product. And so, would you like to feel less stressed during the holidays? That would be a good social media post. I've got a wonderful option for you that's really safe, natural, and affordable that really works. And then, looking at those New Year's goals, would you like more freedom? So many things that can be done at this time of year, but holidays equals connection. And when you go on social media, if you are a social media person, go on social media and engage with other people's posts. I find it very interesting to see, which posts I put up I get the most engagement on. Many of you know that I've been a photographer for a long time, and I get a gazillion comments on cute puppies and kittens, and not so much on all these substantial things. And sadly, our kids don't want us to post pictures of the babies, and makes me sad, but I understand, and it's a safety thing. But engage in other people's posts, ask questions, create engagement. I put a post up the other day. What's some of your favorite holiday traditions? Get in connection with people and engage with them and go back and forth. And you can do all kinds of fun things. Let's see, what else did I want to say here? Um, and also reach out to your downline, reach out to your team, and find out who on your team really wants to end the year strong. We want to spend our time with people that are really going for it. And some people just choose to, bow out at this time of year. That's fine. But don't spend time with them. Spend time with the ones that say, I'm rocking it. I'm building momentum. I know what's coming in January. X2O. It's going to add a lot of points and a lot of excitement in our business, and we want to get things going. I planted a lot of seeds today for X2O, and I have a new cranial sacral therapist and brought her, sample of water, and we're going to start doing meetings here. So we're going to be building our local community, which will be really fun. And that's another thing you can be doing, having parties, having people over to your home to share about health and wealth. So let's see what else. Stay visible, even if you slow down. Consistency beats intensity. We've heard this over and over and over again. Be consistent. And when you do share things, keep them brief. When you're, sharing, some people who like to share on social media and share consistently, but don't do really long stuff because people don't have a lot of time and they won't look at it. And talk about your life, your holiday life, what your family likes to do, and take good care of yourself. I remember someone once saying, never go to a doctor that doesn't look healthier than you are. And I thought, now that's a good piece of advice. As we're in the health and wellness business. If we're not looking healthy, we're not modeling and embodying what we're about. If we're not looking like we're getting younger, I mean, it's very rare that people think that I'm in my 70s. And I'm very proud of that. And I'm very proud to share my age. And we all should be proud to share our age. By the way, I love my gray hair. I've had it for a long time, and I'm glad it didn't change colors. And give yourself some self-care at this time of year. I don't know what got planted in us about being guilty for taking time for ourselves. It's silly, but develop some boundaries and some structure for your life so that you're not always working, but you have work and you have play and you have self-care and you have family time. So really structure things to protect your energy, to protect your health and well-being. And this is a time to really develop your own plan of where you want to go. So, Gregory, what would you like to add to what I shared?
Well, I'd like to add, it's good to get out of your door and in other places. And one of the things Rob and I have learned from one of our mentors, Bill Walsh, is it's important, get in the room with the people that can make a difference. And I'm attending a marketing seminar here in Las Vegas. Robin's joining me here tomorrow. And I wanted to share a picture of a gentleman that's very interested in our water and patches and very interested in, maybe endorsing and promoting them. And how many of you are familiar with Les Brown? Well, that's me and Les Brown. Les Brown is probably the number one public speaker on the planet. And he's such a gentleman, a scholarly saint, and he's 80 years old. He loves the patches. He loves the water. And I think you're going to be hearing more about Les, hearing more from Les about LifeWave, because he said, it almost sounded like William Shatner. He says, we need to let people know about this. So, it's fun to get out and get about. And so did the picture show up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, look great.
Okay. So that's what I wanted to share.
Okay. And when we get out, we're running into people we haven't seen and just say, "Oh my gosh, I want to set up a call and visit with you." Because there's sometimes it's someone you hadn't even thought about, and then you see them at an event. We saw someone at the symphony the other night. We're at a wonderful homestead holiday event and ran into some friends. This is the time. Go into the stores, engage. I was in a local store, Chico's, the other day, and the salesperson there said, "What do you do?" She goes, and she said, "I never ask people what they did." Well, it turns out that she and I have a very similar background. She worked for Ken Blanchard when I was working for Covey. Well, their offices were miles apart, and I almost worked for Ken Blanchard. And then she named her daughter Sydney, which is one of my favorite names, and she's so excited about LifeWave she can hardly stand herself. And you just never know who you're going to meet. And she signed up, and she's thrilled about LifeWave and already sharing it with a lot of people. So you just don't know.
You
And
just don't
living
know.
in the question, what else can I be doing at this time of year, to realize that this is a powerful time to build, because it's a powerful time to connect. And
Mhm.
I have gone to high ranks at this time of the year several times at least, I know, in my memory. And I just went for it. And give the gift of health. I'll finish with that one, because you know and I don't give patches to people that don't agree to use them, because that's a waste. Someone gave me a sleeve of Eon a very long time ago, and when I was cleaning out a drawer, I found it. I didn't even know I had it, because they never followed up with me and told me what it was. I mean, I could have been in LifeWave a very long time ago. Um,
Mm,
who knows? Who knows? But give the gift of health. And
mhm,
if you can help someone get out of pain at the end of the year, what is that worth?
mm,
Truly, what a difference we can make. And to remember, this is the season of hope. And we're in the
mhm,
business of giving hope. Hope that your experience in your body could be even better, and hope that your lifestyle can provide more freedom and abundance than ever before. So
mhm.
I'll end with that.
Yeah,
And
and let me comment on that because, here we are the week before Christmas, and this is such a great time to sow the seeds, to pique people's interest. But because it's Christmas, it's just, be about the connection. Because the week between Christmas and New Year's, it's like all the Christmas shopping's over, all the Christmas wishes are kind of wound down, and people are in this open space thinking about maybe making some New Year's resolutions, maybe making some changes. That's probably one of the best weeks to follow up in the whole year, okay?
I
Because people are glad to hear from you. How was your Christmas? Did you have it with the kids or you just stay at home? And hey, I just wanted to follow up. We talked briefly before Christmas about, or, whatever it was. And I've watched Robin on multiple occasions leverage that last week and take herself to the next and sometimes the highest rank in two different companies. So this is a very fun time. We're in the sharing and caring business, and share between now and Christmas and show them you care by following up between Christmas and New Year's. It could just be your best month, helping to set the stage that we know 2026 is going to be all of our best year. We heard from good source, from the horse's mouth, David Schmidt, that the water is going to be ready in January. Now, this is a high tech delivery. And please, it could be February, but David feels very confident, and he told it in confidence to, the executives and presidentials on a call 2 weeks ago, that he's confident it's going to be ready again. But just know there's going to be a backlog, and so it's not going to be like they have a million units and ready to start shipping. But this 2026 is going to just be a wonderful year for changing people's health and wealth, and we're very excited about that. So, should we jump into a couple of things on the newsletter?
I think that's a good idea, honey.
And the one I'm most excited to tell you working directly with Wayne, our Vice President, Director of Marketing, he understood how important it was to get an extension on the InTouch. So we have an extension for another 30 days. I know a notice went out a couple of days ago, got people concerned that InTouch is coming to an end, the end of December. It's not. Okay. And we know that we need to help people have a simple way to download your contacts from InTouch and upload them into the Now system, and that's in the works. So there will be some clear directions coming. And also, they're working on simplifying and enhancing the sharing library. One of the strongest things about InTouch was the simplicity of access and sharing videos from the sharing library. And the developers of Now Technologies recognize that we need to simplify that and beef that up, and they're working very closely with our marketing team to do that. So expect some enhancements in the Now system, making it more simple to access those basic functions. They're also expect that it's going to be right up front. People will know there's a free version, and then there's going to be a level 2 and level 3 paid version. So they're repositioning, and I think very soon that's going to be the discussion was that we would like everyone in the welcome letter coming from the company to be told about the Now marketing system and invited to join and take advantage of the free version. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Can't reveal it all, but I just want to let everybody know, take a deep breath. InTouch is going to be around at least till the end of January, and probably not beyond that, because one of the reasons we are changing is the company that owns InTouch is shutting it down. So we don't have an option to keep it. So the company went through and found the best alternative, and looked at many different platforms that were available, and the Now platform looked like it would satisfy our needs best. And in addition to that robust sharing library, it also has the AI, and the onboarding system. So it does have a number of benefits, and with those benefits comes a little bit more complexity. And so they are working to add the simplicity that we're all spoiled with that the InTouch app had. So, did I cover it all, Robin?
Did you talk about uploading the contacts?
I did. I
Okay,
said
great.
that very
Okay.
soon we'll have a
Great.
clear step-by-step instructions on how to do that.
Because we've heard from so many of you, and there is a way. It's a bit tedious, but there
Yep.
is a way. So
And
all
we
your
will have a
contact-
printed guideline, step-by-step guidelines for you to do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Thank
Let's
you,
move on.
And Gregory, thank you for staying on it with Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Gregory brought InTouch to the company. They've changed owners several times, so
Mhm.
I'm grateful they found a wonderful solution, and that
Mhm.
there's a free version, and people can use it at whatever level works for you.
That's right.
Okay.
So, and
I'll
I
let
just,
you talk about this one.
oh my gosh, Beanie and I, we both got to train at boot camp a couple of weeks ago in Scottsdale. And Beamy knocked the cover off the ball with her training on secrets to successful inviting. And if you didn't see it on Thursday morning, you need to see it on replay. It's the best inviting training I've ever seen. Okay. And it's in liveyounger.com, excuse me, Live Younger Success in the What's New section. It's also, there's a direct link here to watch the replay. So I highly encourage all of you to watch that, because it's going to give you some tips for inviting for the holidays. And that's kind of our message today is we all need to be inviting people to look at this breakthrough technology. And I just go back again to what Les Brown said to me just a couple hours ago in a heart-to-heart discussion. He says, we need to tell people in the world need to know about this. I'm thinking, oh my God, did you see the William Shatner video or what? Because it was almost just like that,
Oh,
So
I have a hot tip for people.
Okay.
shared it with one person. Speaking of William Shatner, William Shatner has not yet put The Oldest Intern on his Facebook page that has a very large following. I joined his fan club, by the way. Want to see what he's doing. But, he will be doing it soon, and the Trekkies of the world will learn about Lifeway from William Shatner. Why don't they learn about it from you? So I'm thinking of putting a post saying, are there any Trekkies here? Any William Shatner fans? And use that as a curiosity piece and then send them the video, because the Trekkies are going to find out about LifeWave sooner versus later. So why not hear it from you?
And one thing you also need to know, and we'll be talking more about it in weeks to come, as the company is getting more and more with their brand out there, they're getting more and more leads coming in that are just from general media exposure, and the company has a structured distribution program for those leads, customer and brand partners, to directors and executives. So one of the reasons you want to get to the director level and maintain it and get to the executive level, maintain it, is customer leads will be distributed through to directors. And if I understand it properly, brand partner leads are going to be distributed to executives. And presidentials don't need any more leads. Okay, we have plenty to do. So the managers and presidentials won't participate in the lead program, but the companies ultimately, when the movie comes out, the company will probably have hundreds and thousands, God, potentially hundreds of thousands of leads that are going to get distributed, equitably to qualified directors and executives. So I think that's just another reason to get yourself in position.
And before you move on, I want to
Yes.
thank Rowena because she said that William Shatner actually did post it on his Facebook page.
Ooh,
Oh, so
good,
Trekkies
good
are
to
learning
know.
about LifeWave, and
Good to know.
you don't want to miss that boat.
Yep.
And yeah, so get posting, you guys. Um, all
So
right.
these last two Thursday mornings were stellar. And so we had Beamy on this last Thursday, and the week before that, Robin's lifetime mentor, or nearly, uh, JJ Joshua, who we love and adore. So you want to talk about that briefly,
Yeah.
Robin?
And again, we're talking about ending the year strong so we can start the new year strong. And, JJ's been doing this conscious completion with us for the last 5 years. And it's
Mhm.
so important. I've been looking at all these little dangling participles and holes in the boat and things that need to be fixed or moved or given away or whatever, because they leak energy. And if we want to be in our power, we want to have things complete. And JJ does a masterful job of being intentional about doing that. So please watch this and then give her a call. It's a free introductory call. It's a half hour. She talks about how she works, but there are people that their lives got transformed in the free introductory call, and you just don't know what's going to happen. So I just invite everyone to watch it if you haven't watched it. And she's got
Mhm.
some fabulous handouts with some great tools and a website that is loaded with resources.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Beautiful.
know what I wanted to say. The Be Me and JJ are in Live Younger Success and What's New, but they're also in our YouTube channel, which is every time we record a call, it goes into our YouTube channel. And if you haven't been to Live Younger YouTube in a while, I was there today. I went, oh my gosh, there's a lot of great stuff here. And I was
It
going, I just
really
want to go
is.
through the David section. There's this stuff from the conference that's there, from all kinds of great things, so please, that is one of your most powerful resources when you're folding laundry, listening to the Monday Morning Miracle Call or the Thursday business training if you can concentrate, on that. So,
So
okay.
think about this. You could
What?
cancel Netflix and save some money, and you could go to Live Younger YouTube and make some money.
I think that's a great idea. I love it. I love it.
LiveYoungerYouTube.com.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a corporate newsletter went out again. If you didn't get it, they are having trouble with their mail system. God, I hope they get it fixed. But you can click here and it'll take you to the newsletter. And here's today's newsletter. Start your year strong. They're talking about the Vision 26, which is going to be a short one this year. They're not doing an
I
all-day
mean, I
event.
think you got last week's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is last week's?
Yep. It's a mistake. It's a
Oh,
mistake. Okay,
okay.
it's got the wrong link. We'll have to correct it. I
Okay.
thought I put the new link in, but it didn't go. So
Okay.
there is a training from some top leaders of the company on a year-end review. What's working? What do you want in the new year? There's 3 weeks left for people to earn the relaunch bonus. Tonight there was they included in the newsletter a binary bonus video, and they always show the rank advancements for the week and put the calendar of events. So I will make that correction on the
And
link
we'll
here.
post it on Facebook.
We'll post it on Facebook and
Yep.
apologize that it didn't, I did not check the
But
link.
hopefully most of you have got the newsletter. If you didn't, please call customer service and have them add you to the list, because all of us should be getting that newsletter every Monday. And I'm so glad they're doing that now.
I am so glad. And then we go to Aloha Points, Hula Points. And right now, just so everyone knows, there's 2 places in the back office where you can see the tracker, but it's temporarily under construction. They're making some tweaks on it. But several of us noticed that they changed the qualification period to early March. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to check on that, but it does say February 22nd here. And anytime someone rank advances that you have sponsored, we're talking hula points, hula points. I mean, we qualified already just on rank advancements. That's it.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah. So we'll see you in Hawaii. See a lot of
Yes.
you in Hawaii.
I'm
That's great.
excited because we're going to have a lot of people there. It's going to be really fun.
So I think the rest of it is the regular stuff that's in here. Did you want to comment on any of this before we look at weekend
Yes, I
plan?
do. I do. Because tomorrow night we have Anne Moreau hosting Dr. Barbara Jennings on our Power of the Pet showcase. Please bring guests. This is the event to bring guests. And then on Sunday is Doc Talk, and they're going to take a little time off for the holidays. So we wanted to make sure you knew that there's no Doc Talk the 21st to the 28th. Okay, that's it.
Okay. And I think that kind of brings us a wrap. So quick access URLs are here, and I hope you avail yourself of them.
Oh, and those
And
pouches make really good Christmas presents.
a
Hint,
little
hint, hint.
late, probably, but
No,
no.
they can get. No, it's 10 days. We can
Oh,
get them
okay.
on time. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
great. Was there any final comments in the chat we needed to identify?
I've been watching, and there's a lot of congratulations, and yeah, several people having challenge with the newsletter, and do you need to sign up for Vision Conference? There is no. I don't know any.
I don't think so.
Any more details yet, but
Yeah.
we'll make sure that we keep everyone posted as we learn about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I want to re-invite you to set your intention for how you want to end the year. Pay attention to your beliefs about building at the end of the year. If you need to make a change, change it. Because it's a great time to build. It's a great time to connect, and it's fun. So enjoy the holidays. We're really happy. And Gregory and I both have our bells on, but you can't hear them, but we'll ring them anyway, right? Can you hear it? You can't hear it, can you? I don't know why it doesn't come through, but we love each and every one of you. We're so happy that we get to share this amazing journey, giving people hope. We're in the season of hope, and we're in the business of hope. So remember that people need what we have. They need a little extra income, need a little income right this very minute. You just, you know, and be willing to ask people, could you use some extra income? You know? Yeah. All right. I think that's all, honey.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
I got to go pack.
All right. Bye-bye.
Mm, bye.